With the photographer.
Why didn't you wear your skirt? You could have felt early with me. No?
No, I don't have a skirt.
Oh, hey.
Talk. Oh, he said talk. I guess that means it's time again.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
I like those
we
glasses.
We are here. Oh, thank you. They are new.
Shocking.
I can see, sort of, here and there.
Well, I hope you can hear, too, because you've got a lot of really great music coming up tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah?
This is TC Muzique. We're back alive.
It feels like we were just here yesterday. Where did those weeks go?
Every once in a while, I close my eyes, and all the time goes away.
Is that what happens? I think that spring came, and that made everything move a little bit faster.
I sort of have this little hint of a notion that it's kind of on the way. It's felt a little bit less frosty.
Things are melting. Sun is coming out.
It's on the way. Real soon.
Beautiful
real
thing.
soon.
And the weekend's almost here, too. And what does that mean? It means we have music. A lot of events
See here,
happening around the city.
This alone.
What? What is that? Oh my gosh, it's like a
is
flip
part
book.
of the proof that spring is on the way. Stuff is starting to happen all
It's true.
over.
The city wakes up and the music comes out. So what do you got?
Shapiro and Smith dance tonight, tomorrow, all the way through Saturday at the Kohl Center.
Love the Kohl Center.
Now, forgive me for the mispronunciation, but it sort of looks like Wavis and Fiddler at 7th Street Entry. That's Friday. And we have Redman at the Caboose. We have Death Trap at the Jungle Theater on Friday. And Lance Armstrong's steroid-pumped comedy review at the Brave New Workshop.
That's supposed to be good. I've been hearing about that.
Saturday.
No, don't go to Saturday yet.
Not?
I'm not ready for
No.
Saturday. You just hold up.
Okay.
Friday. On my end. Okay, so we have Scotty McCreery here, who was the American Idol winner a couple years back. He will be at Mystic Lake Casino. It is sold out. But again, if you just gamble and listen,
It's Mystic Lake.
you'll catch a couple notes here and there. We also have Beverly McClellan, who will be at the Dakota Jazz Club at 8 p.m. So that's great. Jazz Club always has something going on. And we have Anna Popovich. I don't know if I spelled that right, but I tried. At Famous Dave's Uptown at 9 p.m. She is based in the Netherlands, but she's been hitting the top of the U.S. blues charts here. So definitely want to check that out. Okay, now you can say Saturday.
Saturday. This is the thing that I think is really cool. Saturday, 7 p.m. at the Soap Factory, which is a great artery over by the U of M. We have a personal appearance by Richard Hell. No voidoids. He has just released his new book. It's called I Dreamed I Was a Very Clean Tramp. And
good
he
for the Soap
is
Factory.
coming along with his own very unique take on, well, he is, as they say, the real deal. He was there when it all went down, and I can't wait to hear what he's got to tell us about all of that. The Brass Messengers, Saturday night at the Eagles Club number 34. Davina and the Vagabonds at Lee's. 1,200 birchwood plaques at the American Swedish Institute, and that's all the way through June. Sunday?
No. Okay. So my Saturday, we have San Cisco, who's a nice indie pop band. They will be at Triple Rock at 9 p.m. We also have Sum 41, which takes me back to like my 14-year-old days, I think, driving around in the car through California, listening to some really nice little electric guitar. I remember when I was 14. Yes, I do.
Last week.
Yeah, it was last week. They'll be at Mill City Lights at 8 p.m. So that's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun for me.
That's a nice little room.
And we also have As I Lay Dying and The Devil Wears Prada. They will be hitting First Ave at 6 p.m.
Named a band The Devil Wears Prada.
It was a good movie. And book? It was a book as well. And now it's a band.
Okay.
Now you can say Sunday.
Now I can say Sunday, 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 U.S. No, that's
Sunday Fun Day.
at a place called Soo Local, S-O-O, Local. This is in South Minneapolis. There's a guy doing performance art, and he just calls it Jesus. Remember, it's Easter Sunday. And Hayden at the Triple Rock. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's the end of the Trilon Cinemas Truffaut Festival. And I'm not even sure which movies, but I like most of those, so give them a shot. Oh, through April 14th at Theater in the Round, something called Life and Beth.
That was clever.
It says Monday.
Okay, yeah, I'm not ready for you yet. So Easter Sunday, a little bit more fun. We also have Leanne LaHavis, who will be at Varsity Theater. She's hailing from London, like our wonderful Katy Vernon, who will also be playing in a little while, but not yet. And we also have Big Sean hitting Epic at 10:30 p.m., which is going to be a big deal. So you might catch him around town afterwards. He might be at Elixir. He might be at Insert Coins. He might be at the New Rouge at the Lounge. Or he might just be on his tour bus getting to the next state. I don't know. But you're going to want to find out and be there for that.
It'll be warm enough to go out and look.
It will be.
Monday at the Dakota, Chick Corea. If you don't remember that name, look it up. Oh, dear. At the Cedar Theater, Thou, and Get Down, Stay Down. Read up a little bit about her. This is very interesting stuff that I believe comes out of San Francisco. We have The Deadly Kisses of Robert Aldrich, which is a somewhat B-movie-ish festival. This guy does action films, or did back in the 50s, and there are some very interesting things from war movies to westerns to film noir, private eye movies, and that's Monday and Tuesdays all through April at the Trilon. Flashdance starts Tuesday at the Orpheum, Big Broadway. Wednesday, Penumbra Theater, who have had some problems. They are returning to the boards with a piece called Spunk.
Oh.
That brings us to Thursday, April 4th.
Oh my goodness.
It's Anthrax at First Avenue.
Who Swizzle will not be headlining for. Okay. Anyway, that was... I'm sorry, I do love you. So behind me here, we do have Katy Vernon and her lovely band. They have a beautiful setup. But before we get to
They brought the brass, they brought the keys, they brought the doghouse.
We're so
It's
excited. The last time I heard
happy.
Katy was at Amsterdam in St. Paul and loved her, so invited her to come out. So we're very happy to have her here. But before that...
But first, right now, some of you may just be seeing us for the first time. Some of you think that we just started this last week. We were here last week, I know. But we were also here in 1993. Things looked a little different back then. And we're going to show you right now.
Hi, good evening. Welcome to TC Music. I'm your host, Lloyd Jordan. We got a
That is the one and only Lloyd Jordan, the man that we couldn't have done it without. Well, all right, he's only one of those. We couldn't have done it without. He was the man that stood up before you all when I first arrived. And, well, we miss him dearly. One of these days, we're going to drag him back in here. But we also wanted you to get a little peek at what was going on with the show back then, because on that particular night, we were visited by the suburbs. What?
I loved that music.
This is TC Music. I'm getting mixed messages here.
That's okay. We just keep rolling as the cameras keep rolling.
Alrighty. We are, I guess, not going to see the suburbs. I'm so disappointed.
We're good.
Can't really.
Stop talking now. You can.
There's something special about this gang of 5 guys. It's, you live together for 10 years. You can't deny the power of that.
All right, we're going to see a video from the Suburbs Pass, and one of the songs that you'll probably be seeing if you see them next week, and here we go.
I wouldn't dream
Okay, and
of mentioning a thing like that.
You need to, though. That's what good friends do. Broccoli in the teeth, bad hair. You tell me about it before I go on live television.
Next time, but you all find me.
Well, thank
Near
you.
the last
I do
Suburb
appreciate
record,
that.
and I'm going to do another
that
solo album this year.
is how
a full
it was.
album, and then
Way back when.
Just Art remembers that. Art was actually here. The rest of us, well. Anyway, it's now 20 years later, and we still bring you the music. It's just, I can't remember where it was. I just read the other day somebody talking about you want to be involved in music, you want to be in the Twin Cities. It's just one of those places where it keeps happening.
It's true.
And a little while ago, we had our old pal Jim Walsh on the show with an event that he refers to as the Mad Ripple Hoot. And it was on that evening that I first met our friend Katy Vernon, who has been a very, very busy young woman. Mm-hmm. She's got a record that we're going to talk about, and she's brought her own aggregation of really good musicians with her.
And we are so excited to hear more about her. So, as of right now, why don't you hear more from her?
Ladies and gentlemen, Katy
Vernon.
Vernon.
Singing to me, your heart is on your sleeve. Though I know you hate to say it, it's just a simple melody. You sway the room when you play it, and you play as often as you can. We all should play. Thought I'd win. My heart is on my sleeve. Though I really hate to say it, 'cause it's not clever, oh please. It's just a melody I'm playing, and I play soft in the time. We all should play. we can.
Thank you. That song was actually inspired by Dan Israel, who I think is making album number 12. He plays a lot of gigs. And every time I have a gig on the same night as him, I think, yes, I'm almost as busy as him. All right, this next song is called Gray Sky.
Blue sky's gone, it comes gray and the rain is coming on. I think it's gonna be a long, long time before we see the sun shine. That's alright with me. Sometimes summer heat and I disagree. It's not like I'm from a very warm place, and the rain on my face reminds me of home. Blue skies turning gray. Looks like it's gonna be another beautiful rainy day. Storms coming in with rain so cold you feel it through your skin. I used to hate it when the weather got this way. Now I love to watch the trees sway. The wind is winding through. It's not strong enough to bring me back to you. At least we know that we found shelter from our storm while we needed a key. Blue skies turning gray. Looks like it's gonna be another beautiful rainy day. Blue skies turning gray. Looks like it's gonna be another beautiful rainy day. Looks like it's gonna be another beautiful rainy day. Thought I knew how to hold on to you. I've been doing it for so long. Thought I knew how to keep us afloat. Don't tell me I've been doing it wrong. Why do I feel like something dragging us down? How could anything now make me feel like we're gonna drown?
kicking on just enough. So far so good, but goes to show how suddenly things turn rough. What would it take to make you cast your anger away? Would you rather drift untied or do what it takes to stay out of my out of my all out of I cannot steer a ship that's sinking, no matter how hard I try. Don't know what I was or was not thinking. Feel bad about how much I cried. What would it take to make you cast your anger away? Would you rather drift untied or do what it takes to stay out of my out of my I'm all out of There's nothing to say. There's nothing to say. There's no one to All right. Well, that was fun. Okay, so I think we'll do at least one on the ukulele, and then maybe we'll take a break. Okay. All right, so this song is called Peter. This is the first track on the CD. When you see my face, you smile. Have you been listening all the while? Do you know me? Can you show me? What are you thinking in there? I hope you know that I care. It's not easy, believe me. Do you know who I am? If you do you wonder where I am? Do you know who I am? If you do you wonder? Wish we had some way to share. I ask myself, but I don't dare. What's inside you? What can I do? Do
Oh, I hear noise coming through headphones. But, my, welcome back. Are these the regular guys?
Some of them are, yeah. We have Clay and Simon. They were on the record. And actually, Paul was on the record. We go back to the Mad Ripple together. And then we have Tony and Matt helping us out for a few shows.
Oh, my. Well, we're lucky to have all of you.
Thank you.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, very exciting to have all the different
What was-
instruments and have an upright bass and a trumpet with us. I love it. I love it.
Thank you for bringing all of this to us. Where to start? Siren vocals and
Siren, yes, I like that.
ukulele plucked. Yeah, Chris Rummenschneider over in St. Paul.
Yes, that was nice. Anything nice, anything people say that's nice is welcomed.
That was mostly, I believe he was referring to a recording that you've done.
Yes, the CD came out in the end of October. It's called Before I Forget, because, before I forget how to play an instrument, I should record it. And it started out kind of as a solo project dream, and it became a band project, which was really a dream come true. As soon as I heard Clay play with my songs,
Ain't he something?
he's pretty something. Yeah, well, with his twang and Simon's pop, it's just
I want to.
It's a great
I
mix.
want to talk to him a little bit in a minute or two here. What? So you're not from around here?
no. South London, South. But I don't talk like that anymore. I have a weird accent now. Oh well.
My mother moved here from northern Kentucky, and she spent the first 6 months of our lives up here sort of beating her head against the wall, trying to get rid of her twang, because in 1953, people kind of made fun of that.
Still do, don't they? You see, with my accent, people think you're clever. So that helps,
very
right,
true.
Simon? Simon's Brit. So we can say really stupid things and get away with it. And I do.
I'm going to have to develop an accent then. That's going to come in really handy for me. So,
Shall we do some introductions quick?
Do you want to do introductions?
I would love to do that. We
All
have a
right,
big
let's
band.
Let's get a
some
start
names
with that.
out.
Yeah. Why don't you head over there, because you've got the long wire and I'm kind of
do.
limited.
I do. These shoes are made for walking.
Yeah.
All right. Well, starting over here, on my right, on the trumpet,
Trumpeter.
Paul Odegaard.
Paul Odegaard. Mm-hmm. And over here, the big man we're going to be talking to pretty soon.
Clay Williams.
Clay, tell me a little something, because I first saw that guitar and it looks a little bit like a Paul and it sounds a little bit like a Telly, and I'm almost positive that you got that because it's just what you want, is it not?
That's a true story. I picked this up and I had to have it. It was my midlife crisis guitar. It is a Gretsch Duo Jet. It's modeled after a 57. And not to get too geary head, but it has these Dynasonic pickups, which everyone refers to as a Telly on steroids. So
Yeah,
what you
because that's just exactly what I hear. It's got the twang, but it's bigger.
it's got girth.
And there's a Bigsby at the bottom of it all.
It's got to put a little wiggle on it.
I love it. I just adore it. Thank you for bringing it
All right, Swizzer, who we have over there?
over here on the fancy keyboards.
I'm Simon, and I'm from Nottingham in England, which is not
I
a
lived
suburb
in Nottingham
of... What?
for a year.
You lived in Nottingham?
I did.
Wow, which part?
I was going to the University of Nottingham, so
Okay.
I just was kind of on the campus there.
Okay, well, I'm from West Bridgeford. Do you remember West Bridgeford?
I don't think
That's
I
where
ever
the
made it.
cricket ground and the forest ground and the Notts County ground is.
Okay.
Just there. Fabulous. Oh, well, that's wonderful.
Oh, it's such a small world. I love it.
We should talk pubs after this is all
Absolutely.
finished. Yeah,
We'll
in a
love that.
pub maybe.
So, not to get too gearhead, as we've spoken before, if you had, say, 3 strapping young lads would you
I
bring...
like where this is going, but
It's not going there. No. It is indeed. Would you haul along a B3 and a pair of Leslies?
I don't think so. That's much too much like hard work. We don't like hard work. Well, I suppose if I had 3 strapping young men, I don't know, maybe if I could get them to dress in some kind of exotic outfit, with bananas on their hats and stuff like that. That might be kind of fun.
Lead you on with the cape and all.
Yeah, I'd like that. Yeah, like a magician and maybe a parrot on the shoulder or something. That would be cool. I'm not sure I like where this is going.
How did you wind up here? Did you come with Katy, or did you just run into her, a couple of Brits?
British people in Minneapolis tend to gravitate towards each other. I've been here for 15 years. Katy, how long have you been here?
Almost 20.
20. So eventually we were bound to run into each other, and we did, and hit it off ever since. So it's a lovely, lovely thing.
And it's wonderful for all of us as well. Shall we head back a little bit?
Yeah. I will go up, and you can just stay right there. Actually, I'm going to go around.
So I just preceded this gentleman in through the doors. Forgive me for not offering any help, but you look pretty competent. You've been hauling this thing around for a while?
I have a good process, yep.
And your name?
I'm Tony Worth.
It is wonderful to have you here. How do you come to fall into this marvelousness?
Well, I've played with Clay before, so Clay mentioned that he had a new group he was playing with, and they needed some help on the bass.
And he's good enough, so he just walks in and nails it? Don't we love guys like that? One day, I've always planned to be one, but I'm not sure that's ever going to happen.
Love the upright bass. Just something about it.
Okay.
But on our rhythm section back here,
And on the sparkly
who do we
things.
have? I made it all the way back here.
Matt Steele.
Matt Steele, holding it down with these really sparkly drums, which I know isn't musical speak, but I think they're fabulous.
I think that's
right.
perfectly good.
There we go. From the big man himself.
So, do you write all of these?
Me. Thank you.
It is the Katy Vernon Show.
Can we zoom in? Can we get a headshot quick?
Kidding.
You write all of these?
I do, yeah.
And you've been writing for the 20 years you've been
I
here?
have been writing for a long time, but actually I took a break for about 8 years, and the Mad Ripple Hootenanny kicked me up the butt and got me writing again. So, if you get a gig, you want to play more than 2 songs, so that's a good motivator. I'm like, I should write a third song. Yeah.
Third.
And starting the ukulele got me writing again, because kind of rewired my head. 4 strings works better for my head than 6.
I saw Freddie Johnston a month or so ago, and he brings...
again.
Oh, lovely. I know, he's been living in Madison for
Saturday,
years.
isn't he? This Saturday down at the Astor. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
Yes, you are.
Okay, good.
Yes, you are. I think maybe I will be there. And he carries a ukulele along with him.
He does.
Yes, he does. Maybe you should bring yours. We could do something together. So, where...
Me. You could ask me to leave.
Now, Katy, we've heard a lot about you from The Current. You're getting a lot of airplay right now, which is very exciting. But where can we hear you live?
We're playing the Amsterdam quite a bit, but more stuff in the summer. We're taking a little bit of a break at the gate. Okay. Yeah, the Lee's Little Lounge. That's actually something fun that Simon and I do together. That's like 1960s music, like covers and stuff. So that'll be fun. So you should definitely come to that. And then, the 318 in May. And we're doing lots at the Amsterdam. So keep tuned. I don't know. They like it. It's the European thing.
There's a regular Wednesday thing at the Amsterdam coming up.
August, and we've got some really great bands lined up. The Ericksons, Mary Bew from Duluth, Savannah Smith. So some really great people are going to be playing with us.
The record is available?
Yes, it's on iTunes. If you go to my website, there's also a link there to some online.
And the website is called?
katyvernon.com.
Nice and simple, easy to find.
Come true.
I am a .com.
Pretty awesome.
Oh, what else? I'm sure there was something
Social media
else.
sites. I
Oh,
know
yeah.
we have a Facebook.
Yes, please like me on Facebook because, I pore over those likes. So every like makes me feel very happy. But it's
She's a modern girl.
It's the best way of keeping up to date. I'm also on Twitter, London Katy on Twitter. But sometimes I say inappropriate things on Twitter, so I maybe shouldn't have mentioned it.
Oh, you should.
Anyway.
Gee whiz.
Are you ready for more music? I'm ready.
This guy, last week we had pedal boards the size of
Me,
car
essentially.
doors. And tonight we have a pedal board that's built out of a wire shelf. I just love it. I have to mention that. What's coming up right now and here and now?
The next song we're going to do is called Wasting Time, and it's a favorite of mine to play when Paul's with us because it features him very heavily on the trumpet. He is all over the CD. You have to buy it to hear all the special parts he did.
It's good to have something with wind in it.
Two of us were raised on Benny Hill. You don't want to.
Oh dear, that's true. Danger, Will Robinson. I was raised on something else. Anyway, it's lovely, and Brits may find each other, but I am always happy to find more Brits in the vicinity. I can't imagine why you would come here, but I am so happy that you have.
Well, you mentioned what a great town it was. It is a great town. I love it here. Very musical, very inspiring. And for some reason, we all put up with it. So,
Well, years ago, I heard somebody ask, why would anybody want to live in a place that gets to 20 below with 3 feet of snow on the ground? And the response was, we find it keeps the riffraff out.
it doesn't always work. They let me in.
And we are glad that it
are
did.
so
So with
glad.
no further ado,
Okay.
let's have some more music, eh?
Yes, way too much of me. It's time for... Do we go by And Friends, or do we just go by Katy?
For the band, the Katy Vernon Band.
It is, ladies and gentlemen, the
Katy
Katy
Vernon
Vernon
Band.
Band.
Walking around, trying to find where I left myself. Wondering why I tried to let myself do the thinking. There I go, talking again about just wanna say that a difference was made by the role I played. We've all made mistakes, we've all had bad breaks, but you learn and you try to grow. We've all lost someone and come undone, but in time, I hope you know you don't let them fade away. Attention must be paid to the role they play and the difference in your life they made. I don't know much, but I know how to love. I don't know much, but I knew your love. I knew your love. I won't let you fade away. Attention must be paid to the role you play and the difference in my life you made. I won't let you fade away. 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 Thanks. Okay, we're going to do another new one. So that was on the album. That actually was the one that I used to raise money for the record on Kickstarter, which was great. Kicked me up my bum. And this is a new one called Loud. We feeling like you could reach out. I feel it too. Let's both shout loud. Don't worry, nobody's listening today. Don't worry, as long as you hear what I say.
o'clock. Trying to keep an eye on time. All right, this is the one that they've been playing on the current, so we're very, very grateful. And if they could do it even more, that'd be great too. All right, featuring, again, Paul Odegaard on the trumpet.
Take me out of this misery, I'm only hurting myself. I know it loves company, but it isn't good for my health. And the same words going round and round in my head, never saying words, and they're better left unsaid. Turn the other cheek. I know it's a sign of strength, but you got me feeling so weak. And the same words going round and round in my mind, never saying words, and they're usually okay. I know I must change. I must stop. Somewhere seems to come a little earlier each day, and there's sorrows that we're trying to drown, they never seem to float away. Tell myself that it's no big deal, whatever gets through the day, but I don't know enough of a way to feel. I guess it isn't okay, 'cause the same words are going round and round in my mind, never saying words, and they're usually okay. Oh, I know I must change. I must stop, 'cause 5 o'clock somewhere seems to come a little earlier each day, and there's sorrows I've been trying to drown, they never seem to float away. Oh, I know I must change. I must stop. Thank you. I know we ran over time. Right? Did we? Or am I just prattling on? Oh, really? We could have ended it on stop.